Hey guys, good morning. I have been sitting out here in and out of the sun to try and get some vitamin D for about 2.5 hours. I woke up extremely tired this morning. I've like felt like I've had insomnia. I was gonna say my insomnia, but I don't know for sure that I have insomnia. I just feel like I go to bed tired. I'm exhausted when I'm downstairs, and then when I go upstairs, it's like, whoo, wide awake, what the heck? So anyway, I woke up very tired this morning, and I don't know how they have the energy to swim for so long. But I'm hoping when they get out we can do lunch and everyone can go down for a quiet time. My hair, I woke up with this morning with it wet, still like kind of in between as I had it in a braid last night. So I'm going to straighten it today, or at least halfway straighten it. And so I'm letting it dry. I just have it up, half up, half down, letting it dry. Everly is upstairs taking a nap, and yeah, I'm just trying to let them burn off some energy, so hopefully the rest of the day is nice and chill, especially because I have a live tonight scheduled and we don't need to hear crazy kids in the background during a Color Street live. The girls get out so they can dry off because I can hear Everly. It's time for lunch. I think for lunch we're gonna do fish sticks and veggie sticks and some fruit. Good morning. Good morning. Did you sleep good? Oh, that was a long nap, huh, Mama? Did you sleep good? Yeah. Hey guys, good morning. We had a fridge mishap today. Apparently there was a leak and it got all over everything, which is totally my fault because I put that up there at the top, but stinks. So trying to get that cleaned up, get everything put away. The girls are playing Trouble. I finally was able to find it on Target. They had their games 15% off, so I just picked it up for them. They had not Trouble, they had a...
It was the Doc McStuffin.
Yeah, Doc McStuffin. Same idea, like a pop game. And the pieces, who knows where they are. You were. Everly's over in her jumper. I feel a lot better today. I still feel like a little twinge of a headache. But hopefully it just kind of goes away throughout the day. I feel puffy, I don't know what's going on today. But anyway, I had a live sale last night, which is part of the reason why I did not continue to vlog the rest of the night, and I actually didn't vlog hardly at all. So I think I'm gonna do my nails today and insert it in the vlog for those of you that want to figure out how to do Color Street nails. I think the screaming is part of my headache yesterday, but anyway, I'm feeling a little bit better today. So like I said, hopefully it just continues. So I was up super late last night, sending out invoices, taking payments, getting things ready to go. I'm gonna be dropping off some nails at the post office today, and I was up super late, like 3:30. So I may need to have some coffee this morning, which I've been trying to stay away from because I've been trying not to give myself like caffeine headaches and whatnot, but I think it just may be necessary this morning. Crock pot meal tonight. This is the culprit that made a mess in the fridge. It is a beef chuck roast, a fairly large one. So I'm just gonna put it in the crock pot all day. I put a ton of seasoning on it, some Mrs. Dash no salt, salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, some parsley, and I put in 2 packets of gravy with just enough water to mix up the gravy, of brown gravy. And I'm gonna see how it goes for the next like 2 hours or so on high. And because it was already thawed, there's not gonna be, well, there'll be some leakage from the roast, but I'm gonna see how it goes. And I use a crock pot liner. Woo! I haven't used one in so long. I'm gonna cut up some potatoes and whole carrots to go in there, and we're gonna have it probably over, no, we'll probably just have it with the potatoes and the carrots, and it'll be good. I am running a couple of errands. I have to go to the post office. I have only like a quarter of my orders ready, but I want to get them out in the first batch of mail today. So I'm taking these to the post office, and then I'll go home and work on the rest, and I'll either drop them off before close of business today or first thing tomorrow morning. Those are like payments that I got today and stuff. So anyway, I'm out doing that, and I swung by my mom's office because she got some masks for the girls. Her and Nin have been awesome. Like, if we hadn't been able to find Lysol spray, Clorox wipes and stuff, and I mean, we use those things on a day-to-day basis, especially when Andres is working. We were just like spraying down things, just trying to be precautious when we come home, bringing stuff and just whatever. So her and Nin have been awesome at the Amazon, eBay, whatever, wherever else they're ordering them from. They've been great about that. So we've got some, like, Mom and Nin picked up this Lysol stuff that is concentrated, so you can add it to a mister. So I have a mister coming from Amazon, similar, or the exact same actually as the one that I got the girls for their hair. I really, really like that thing. I have it linked down in my Amazon shop. It's like I don't even know, I forget what they're actually called, but it's like an automatic mister, so you just can spray it and it keeps spraying instead of the like psst, psst, psst. It's just so much better to saturate. I love it, especially for Emmy's hair, especially because I like her hair super saturated when I'm redoing it or anything like that, so it works really well for her, but I use it for all of them. But this concentrate, you add so much to the water and put it in the mister, and you can use it for your hair, for couch cushions, whatever you want to use it for, the car, which has been great. We really haven't been going anywhere, you guys know that. I haven't been out of the house. Well, I went to go visit my mom on Sunday, right in the middle of studying, but prior to that I hadn't been out in a while, I don't know, I feel like I haven't been going anywhere, so I can't even remember where I go and when's the last time. I think last time I went out was last week grocery shopping. So anyway, I swung by my mom's office because she ordered the kids, all of the kids, face masks, and I ordered some from my girl Noelle, does keto. She's selling masks on her Instagram page, and I really like hers. Hers are the ones that are my floral ones. I have 2 of them. I ordered another couple for myself, some for Andres, and then I ordered one for each of the girls. And then Melissa actually made different ones. Like, she got a different kind of pattern, and it's like the 2 layers, very similar to the ones that Noelle's been making, except hers are pleated, and Melissa's are just the masks that like go over your face, kind of like the Target ones that everyone's been saying that they really like. So she made those for all the girls. I think those are at home. And I have these, like I said, I showed you guys these little masks that I've had these since Maddie had the flu. And so anyway, my mom, going back full circle to my mom, she's so awesome. She's like, I picked up the girls some masks, and they're pink. They're so cute. They're pink surgical, like my kind of disposable surgical mask. They're pink children's for the girls. They're super, super cute. And then she got some, I don't know if they're blue or print or something for the boys, but they're really cute. There's 50 of them in here. Oh my gosh, they're so little. They're exactly the same size as the other ones that I have, so I know they'll fit all of them nicely. Emmy is the only one that she can kind of wear an adult's mask. Especially the cloth ones fit her really nicely. The actual surgical children's mask, they're a little tiny, like they only go to here on her face, like right past her mouth, like here. So if I wanted it to cover her whole face like it does the little girls or the middle girls, she really needs almost an adult size mask, but this is perfect. Thank you, Mama. Appreciate that. They're not going back to school. If they had been, I would have probably got them the like the reusable Crayola masks or something for every single day so that they could be washed at the end of the week. But the disposable ones are great, so like if they end up losing them or whatever, it's not that big of a deal. So now that I got that, I'm going to head to the post office and then head home. That was super fast. wish I had brought more packages. I truly thought that because it's lunchtime it was gonna be crazy here, but I wish I had brought more of the packages because I was in and out, literally like 10 minutes. The girl that did it was phenomenal. And normally I have a harder time because I get tracking and everything back on the packages, and so they take a little while to weigh it and all this kind of stuff, but she was awesome. I'm like, now I have to come back again with more. I should have brought more. But I checked my P.O. box while I was here, and I want to say thank you so much to Teresa in New Jersey, I believe. Yeah, in New Jersey. She sent the girls some super cute dresses from the children's place. I'm assuming this one's Emmy's because it's a 10-12. So cute. OMG, look at that. First off, I love this color on her skin tone. Her and Autumn, this color looks so good on them. And it's such a pretty floral dress. And then this one is a size 8, so I'm assuming it's for Maddie. And it's such a cute, look how freaking cute that is, strawberry dress. She is going to love this. So girly, she loves stuff like this. Thank you so much, Teresa. That was so sweet of you to think of us. By the way, this is that thing that they sent me. Do you remember when I said, oh, I ordered that float that I posted a picture of? This is what I got. That little car, I cannot believe, has held up. We got that for Emmy when she was 3.
Mommy, I could probably still do it.
Yeah, you see it's struggling to get Autumn across that hump.
I could probably do it. Wait. I'm stuck. Go backwards. Wait, I'm gonna try to.
What are you doing, pretty girl? What are you doing, mama? Oh, mommy. Oh. I decided just to put bows on her because at this rate we're not going anywhere. So I might as well wear some bows. She left. Come back! Come on!
I'm gonna
Go that way. Autumn, don't drag it, Mama.
Come on, Mommy. Give me one.
You don't want to get sprayed, Autumn? It's probably a little too hot for us to be out here, but we're here. There's a little bit of a breeze. I mean, it's not awful, but it looks like it's gonna rain later tonight. I think that's what's in the forecast. We'll see how that goes. That little car was Emmy's. We got it for her, I think for her 3rd birthday, because by her 4th birthday, Maddie was already here. And yeah, or maybe it was her 2nd Christmas. I don't know, I'd have to go back and look at pictures. I'll put a picture in here, but I got it because it matched my Beetle at the time. Super cute. And now Maddie's driven it. Autumn's probably a little too big for it, but she's in it right now, and we'll keep it foreverly. So cute.
Can I try?
She can't shut the door. Oh my gosh. Turn around, look at Mommy. Was that a lot of fun?
Guys, Daddy, we're gonna do water balloons.
Yeah, you see it barely moving.
Hey, Emmy can fit too.
She barely fits. You just got off of it.
Thank you, Mommy. I know.
We have these bunch of balloon things from, I don't even know when. My mom gave them to us months ago when we first got in quarantine. So I was like, you know what? Andres is in the garage doing some stuff, so I wasn't gonna go out to the backyard. So I'm like, let's just blow up the balloons. So that's what we're doing.
There's some more filling up. Oh,
Looks good, baby. The things that keep them entertained.
Are you kidding me?
You just told her to do it.
Mommy,
In their brand new clothes too. You're gonna get mommy okay.
Mommy, look how wet my.
Oh, oh! It ended up in my
Mommy,
thing.
look how wet my shirt. Close yours. Close yours. Are you coming, Mommy?
You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? I'm gonna splash him. That got you all wet.
That got mainly Autumn. Let's fill it up again, Maddie.
The baby mullet is on another level. Oh, mommy, that baby mullet. I know my hair looks awesome. I know. You don't have to tell me. It just gets better every day, you guys. Just better. It's kind of like in a very weird phase right now where it's like not short anymore, but it's not long, and it's starting to become, and like look at like what the heck is that? And of course I've been picking at them, which makes them worse. So just don't look at them, okay? But it's definitely not long, it's not short, it's kind of like in a medium length, and I don't really like it this length. I don't know why. Whenever I straighten it or do anything with it, it just is like a weird length. I don't like it, and I don't want to cut it short. I want it to grow back out now that feel like we're done having babies and all of that. I probably won't go short again because I really like having long hair. I think it just suits me better. I like short hair too, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'll never not cut it again, but I just think long hair suits my overall face shape, and maybe it's just because I'm big, I don't know. So I'm waiting for it to grow back out. I definitely have a lot of baby hairs and like little hair growth up here, postpartum hair growth from having Everly. I lost a good amount of hair. I mean, you can still see it's like thinning or thin here. It's still growing back. This bald spot will never grow back, I'm sure, but you can see it's grown out quite a bit, and I didn't, knock on wood, get a bald spot like I did with Autumn. I already had it by this time. By the time she was this old, I had already had it or just was getting it or something. So each time I've had a baby, I've chopped off my hair and just waited for it to grow out in between. But I think now I'm gonna let it grow and just kind of trim it in between. So I don't like know what to do with it. There's like no motivation to even do anything with it. But speaking about having babies, Tara Henderson is pregnant with baby number 4. Bless her. I'm so happy for them. But bless her, I can't even imagine having kiddos so close in age. Like, I think her oldest daughter is 5. Maybe she turned 6. I'm pretty sure she's 5. And she's about to have her 4th kid. I don't know. Though maybe those of you that have kids that are super close in age can let me know, because I clearly do not. I have all 4 of my girls are spread apart by 3 years. 3 years plus. Emmy is 10, Maddie's 6, Autumn's 3, Everly's 7.5 months. And then Autumn will be 4, Maddie will be 7. So they're like 2 years and 11 months apart. And then, are they? 2 years and, yeah, 2 years and 11 months apart. And then Maddie and Emmy are 3 years, 10 months apart. So I have a 4-year and 2 3-year age gaps. My kids are not close at all. Emmy and Everly are a decade apart. So I don't know what that feels like to have them super close. Like, in hindsight, because Andres is 9.5 years older than I am, I wish we had started a little bit younger. I wish, even though that means that I would have been younger, I always wanted to make sure that we were married first. I mean, I'm not trying to say like we're all holier than thou or anything, because let's be real, we moved in together. We had only been together like 6, 8 months. I'm not sure I understand. We hadn't even been together a year, and I moved into his apartment with him. We bought our house together when we had been, we'd only been together like 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. And we actually hadn't even been together for 3 years when we bought the house. We just moved in to the house right after our 3rd anniversary. So I wish we had, my point is, I'm not trying to say like having babies before marriage or anything, because clearly I have people in my life that get married, have babies, and they're divorced. So I'm like not judging anybody. I really could care less how you run your life. At the time, I just always thought I wanted us to be married before we started having children. And then once we actually got married, it took us 1.5 years to get pregnant with Maddie. So I wish it, I mean, then it, I don't know, everything happens for a reason, right? I wouldn't have the children that I have if we had got pregnant any time sooner than that. But I wish we had started a little earlier, and the girls or kids or whatever we ended up having would have been a little bit older. Like Emmy is a great representation of when I feel like we should have started having kids, because then we would have older, a little bit older of kids. But you know, it is what it is, and like I said, everything happens for a reason. For them, this was a surprise 4th baby, not really trying for anything, but yeah, I can't even imagine like she's gonna have 4, 5 and under. Ugh. I can't imagine. That's crazy, right? Like I depend so much on my big girls to help with the little girls, or to act like big girls when the little girls aren't acting like big girls, that I can't even imagine having to have all your children not be able to act like big kids or be more self-sufficient. I don't know. But like I said, then again, most people that have their kids super close together, all of their kids are super close together, so they don't even know what it feels like to have a big gap. I'm curious, are y'all, what y'all's kids' ages are? Do you have them close together? Do you have them spaced apart? I just know at some point, like for instance, my best friend Bia, Macy is 11. She does not want any more kids because she's already 11. She's like, she's closer to being out of the house than in the house, and why would I want to start all over at this point, which I totally get. But I guess because I have Emmy and Macy are only 8 months apart, so I have an older kid, but then I also have a baby, so like, but I have, she's like, well, you have 2 in between, it doesn't count. So I don't know. I don't know what would be, there's so many pros to having kids that are close in age, and there's so many pros to having them far apart. So I'm curious. I don't know. It just made me, it made me smile for them, that she wants a bunch of kids, and that makes me happy whenever somebody can have children, because I've been on all ends of it. I've had infertility issues, I've had a miscarriage, and I've gotten pregnant right away. So I definitely know how each of them feels, which is so crazy because I had, okay, now when I say infertility issues, I don't mean like, I have actually delivered some patients that have been trying to have a baby for years and years and years, and they've been through so many rounds of in vitro, so I can't even compare myself to somebody like that. But it took us 1.5 years to get pregnant. I had to be on progesterone to have a period. I had to take 2 rounds of Clomid, which again is not bad. Some people have to take more rounds of Clomid, have to go even further than that, and so it's not bad. But we had to see an infertility specialist. We did have some struggles getting pregnant with Maddie. You guys know that I've shared that in my story before. And then in between Maddie and Autumn, I had a miscarriage, and then Autumn was a rainbow baby, and then Everly, we got pregnant on the very first month. First try. So we've had a little bit of everything, which is so crazy to think about. It's so crazy to think about, to like how far. This is why we're not having any more kids, because I'd be afraid that we're not having any more kids. It's not happening. Anyway, I don't know where this went, or why I went off on a tangent. The whole point was talking about my hair and how happy I was to Tara Henderson and her family. They're so cute. I don't know how old they are, but my first immediate thought is because Erin Williams is her best friend, and Erin Williams is in Disney right now, and they're both from Texas. So I'm kind of curious how some people that are in the same state, like I feel like our state is going crazy, and one's having another baby and one's off in Disneyland, or Disney World, you know, but what are you gonna do? But anyway, my point is she has been pregnant with her for her last two, like at some point they've been pregnant kind of together, her last two pregnancies. My first thought was like, oh my gosh, is Erin going to have another baby? Her babies are even smaller. I think Skyla's 3. Is she 3? I don't think she's 4 yet. Maybe she is 4. I don't know. But her babies are even smaller. So I couldn't even imagine having another one even smaller than that. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see, won't we? I act like I know these people. But I'm sure it's just like how you guys watch my vlogs. Like people that I watch, I'm always so curious what they're up to in their day-to-day life and stuff like that. Which is why I follow them on social media. Anyway, everyone was in bed early tonight. Early. Everly was in bed at 7:45. All the big girls were in bed by 8. None of them took a nap or quiet time. Everly did, clearly, but they were up all day. Emmy doesn't need a nap or quiet time. Maddie doesn't really need she doesn't need a nap. She doesn't really need quiet time, but she's a lot more, her and Emmy are a lot happier when they have a little bit of alone time to themselves. And Autumn she's wild. She definitely needs some breathe and woosah time. So whenever she doesn't get that, whenever she doesn't have a chance to take a nap or have quiet time, she goes to bed early because it just makes for a peaceful evening overall. So her and Maddie were in bed by 8 o'clock, 8:05. Emmy, she voluntarily shut her lights down at 8:30. They were run ragged today. They played outside for hours. They played outside this morning in the backyard. They do that right after breakfast. It's like recess time. And then they played we were in the front for like 2.5, 3 hours. And then we came inside. They rode bikes and everything, and they did the water balloons. And then we cleaned up. We came inside. They did letters and pictures to Anderson. Anderson is with his other parent for like his part of the summer, his visitation. And they wrote him letters and drew him pictures and stuff. And Melissa and Chubby came to pick them up so that they could mail them off to him. So we did that, and then they just watched a couple shows, and then we had dinner. For dinner we had the pot roast with potatoes and carrots, and Andres ended up making some white rice, and surprisingly they all ate it. Usually roast beef pot roast is like not their favorite, but surprisingly each and every one of them ate it. And then that was it. We got ready for bed, and now I'm just kind of sitting here. I don't have a vlog to edit, and I was gonna do a nail vlog, but I'm so tired. I was like dozing off on, oh, it must be Andres watering the grass. I was dozing off on the couch, and I was like, oh, get it together, Melissa, wake up, get it together. So yeah, I don't know that I feel like sitting down and filming doing my nails, so I may wait till tomorrow.